to the inaugural Cleveland Area Chapter Alzheimer's Association Walkcademy Awards. My name is Catherine Dan, Kirtland and Ashtabula County Walk Manager, and I am so pleased to be here with you, speaking from my home. The goal of tonight is to have an evening of fun and celebration of the Cleveland Area Chapter Walk season. Tonight, we will announce Walk Day Award winners, bonus award winners, while highlighting our programs, services, opportunities to get involved with the Alzheimer's Association, and more. Before we begin, I'd like to recognize a few of our top sponsors that contributed to this year's success. Together, our sponsors added over $100,000 in support of Alzheimer's care, support, and advancement of critical research. Now, before we dive into the awards, we know that the walk looked a little different this year. This year, walk was everywhere, on every sidewalk, track, and trail across the Cleveland area and country. Check out this highlight video of how our participants celebrated the day. Now I'm happy to introduce Kelsey Ott, Cleveland Walk Director, to get us started with our first award of the evening.
Thank you, Catherine. We are so excited to present our first ever Walkcademy Award in the category Top Corporate Team. This award will go out to Top Corporate Supporter for each of our 4 walks. The nominees are, starting off in Cleveland, Cleveland Cliffs, R.M. Burak, CPA, and Team Gallagher. Moving to Kirtland, Stony Steppers, Ingrid Porter Interiors, and Adventure Subaru. And in Lorraine, Weird is Wonderful, Team Wyatt DeMarco, and Madhouse Inc. Finally, out in Ashtabula, Great Lakes. And the Walkcademy Awards go to, in Cleveland, Cleveland Cliffs, for Kirtland, Stony Steppers, out in Lorraine, Weird is Wonderful, and finally in Ashtabula, Great Lakes. Here's a few words from Team Captain of Cleveland Cliffs Board of Directors member and Cleveland Walk event chair, Mike Mascarino.
Good evening, everyone. It's great to be joining you here from the beautiful shores of Lake Erie for this event tonight. I would like to thank my team, Team Cliffs, for the job that they did pulling together this year to raise funds for the walk. I would also like to thank the Cleveland Cliffs Foundation for their support and sponsorship of the event. And finally, I would like to thank the Walkcademy for putting on a great event in challenging times. I hope to see you all here again next year. Thank you very much and have a great evening.
Thank you so much, Mike, again, and thank you for everything that you do for the walk and for our chapter as a whole. We couldn't do it without you. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Ashtabula Walk Team Captain, Kate Wills, to share a little bit about why she decided to join the fight to end Alzheimer's.
Hello, my name is Katie Wills. This year, my family participated in the Ashtabula County Alzheimer's Association Walk. We walked this year in memory of both of my grandmothers. Both of them suffered from a form of Alzheimer's. My grandma Conzel, we lost in 2016, and my grandma Stoltz, we just lost this year in May. Both of my grandmothers were strong, caring, loving women, and they were pretty much the backbone of our family. Over the years, my grandmother started to show signs of having difficulty remembering things, doing things on their own, and ultimately they couldn't do for themselves what they once were able to do. It was hard as a granddaughter to watch them go from who they once were to who they slowly were becoming. I can only imagine the fear and heartbreak they felt knowing that this was going on for them and there was nothing that they could do. We thank the Alzheimer's Association for bringing light to this and helping those families, and we're hopeful that there will someday be a cure, that there will no longer be this. We no longer will have to watch family members suffer and become someone that they never imagined that they would be. We thank you for all you do and look forward to walking again next year.
Thank you, Kate, for sharing your story and reminding us to keep the reasons why we walk close to our hearts, not just throughout walk season, but all year long. Now I'd like to introduce Liv Passy, Lorain County Walk Manager, to introduce our nominees for the top healthcare team.
Thank you, Kelsey. Every year we find incredible support from our healthcare teams, fueled to fundraise by the population they serve. This year especially, we were blown away by how these healthcare champions were able to balance dedicating themselves to the safety of their residents while still supporting our cause. The Top Healthcare Team Award will go to the top supporter of each walk in the healthcare industry. The nominees are, for Cleveland, Independence Village of Avon Lake, the Cleveland Clinic, and Kemper House. For Kirtland, Visiting Angels, Lake Health, and Griswold Home Care of Lake and Geauga. For Lorain, Arden Courts of Westlake, Care Patrol of North Central Ohio, and Westbrook and Westlake team. And for Ashtabula, the Lantern Globetrotters and ACMC. And the Walkcademy Awards go to, for Cleveland, Independence Village of Avon Lake, for Kirtland, Visiting Angels, for Lorain, Arden Courts of Westlake, and for Ashtabula, Lantern Globetrotters. Please enjoy a short message from Lisa Anthony, team captain of Arden Courts of Westlake.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank so many people. First of all, I'd like to thank the Walkcademy and the Alzheimer's Association for this wonderful opportunity to be the top fundraiser. I'd like to thank my mom because without her, honestly, I wouldn't be in this business. And I'd like to thank the team at Arden Courts, the friends and families that have donated, and mostly Jeff Apple, who's been our top fundraiser for years and years. Thank you to all of them. And I'd also like to thank at this time Liv and all of you at the Alzheimer's Association for all your support and making me laugh and helping me through this. Thank you to all, and happy COVID to everyone.
Thank you to Lisa and Arden Courts of Westlake for their longtime support of the Walk to End Alzheimer's. Now, I'd like to pass it over to Mary Ertl, Program Manager for the Cleveland Area Chapter, to share more about our services.
Thanks, Liv. I have worked as a program manager for the Cleveland Area Chapter for 5 years, but many people may not know I actually started by working at our home office in Chicago. While there, I directly observed the work of the Alzheimer's Association free 24/7 helpline. The Alzheimer's Association's 24/7 helpline is a free service where anyone can speak confidentially with master's level care consultants for decision-making support, crisis assistance, and education on issues families face every day. The helpline can accommodate more than 200 languages and meets constituents where they are, when they need it the most. I encourage you to write down our helpline number today and share it often. 1-800-272-3900. As you can see, the Alzheimer's Association is here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This year, we added an Alls in Awareness Award to recognize walkers that have gone above and beyond to share that the Walk and Alzheimer's Association are everywhere. The nominees are Peggy Selders, Mary Radigan, Terry Felino. And the Walkcademy Award goes to Peggy Selders, who showed that the walk is everywhere, even in the middle of Lake Erie. Now I'd like to pass it over to Chelsea Polking, Cleveland Walk event co-chair, to present our next bonus award.
Thank you, Mary. As you all know, this year's walk experience was broken down into 3 main components: a live stream of the opening and promise garden ceremony, physically walking with friends and family or however participants felt the most comfortable, and finally, a drive-through view-only promise garden display. While the promise garden ceremony and physically walking are part of every year, we were really excited this year to add the drive-through view-only promise garden display. At each of our 4 locations, staff was able to get creative with mission signs, promise flowers, and new eye-catching pieces. We didn't want Walk Spirit to stop with staff though, and for that reason, this year, we added the Decked Out Drive bonus award, recognizing the walker who went and drove the extra mile with car decorations. And the Walkcademy Award goes to Fran Beavis. Congratulations, Fran. And now I'd like to introduce Caroline James, Retention Chair for the Cleveland Walk, who's going to provide information about local support groups.
Thanks, Chelsea. Back in March, the Alzheimer's Association started working virtually to ensure your safety, and they have been doing so since. Despite the challenges of the past few months, they were able to successfully convert support groups to phone and phone sessions to continue serving caregivers. Currently, the Cleveland area chapter is offering 22 total support groups each month. These groups offer a safe space for caregivers to develop a support system, share challenges and strategies, and remind caregivers that they are not alone in their journey. If you are interested in learning more about our support groups, please contact Jenny Lang, Program Manager, at JELAENG or 216-342-5611. Just like we encourage our constituents to lean on each other through support groups, we encourage our team captains to build their teams with friends, family, and loved ones for support. For that reason, I'm happy to present our next Walkcademy Award, Largest Team. The nominees are, for Cleveland, Judson Senior Living, Optum CCM, and the Cleveland Clinic. The Kirtland nominees are Lake Health, Visiting Angels, and Maplewood at Chardon. In Lorraine, we have Westbrook and Westlake Team, Team Forget-Me-Nots, and Team Wyatt DeMarco. Finally, in Ashtabula, Forget-Me-Not, the Forget-Me-Nots, and Great's Memory Marchers. And the Walkcademy Awards go to Judson Senior Living, Lake Health, Westbrook and Westlake Team, and Forget-Me-Not. Thank you to these teams for building their support system and demonstrating that no one has to go through this journey alone. Next, I am excited to welcome Kristen McAdams, Sponsorship Chair for the Cleveland Walk, to present Rookie of the Year Award.
Thank you, Caroline. As a longtime volunteer for the Walk to End Alzheimer's, I've enjoyed building relationships with our walkers, those new to the event and those who have supported us for years. It's always exciting when you get a participant on the phone that shares they're a first-time walker. I enjoyed the discovery phone call, learning about their connection to the cause, as well as their passion and vision for the seasons ahead. As a volunteer, it's our job to bring those ideas to life and provide support as needed. And each year I find myself blown away by the works of our newest walkers. I'm happy to present the Rookie of the Year Award to 3 new walk teams that made their mark on the event this year. The Rookie of the Year Award is a testament to the fact that anyone can quickly get involved and make a difference with the association. The nominees for Rookie of the Year are, in Cleveland, Lenny's Legacy, Independence Village of Avon Lake, and Edward Jones Mantua Office. Over in Kirtland, Laura Linda Sherrill, Catherine's Kirtland Crew, and the Philippine Nurses Association of Ohio. And finally in Lorraine, Hypernie Coleman, Weird is Wonderful, and TNT, a Dynamite Team. And the Walkcademy Award goes to Lenny's Legacy, Laura Linda Sherrill, and Hypernie Coleman. Now I'd like to pass it over to Shauna Daly, Senior Manager of Development, to share volunteer opportunities with the Alzheimer's Association. Shauna?
Thanks, Kristen.
Our volunteers are at the heart of what we do as passionate, inspired individuals fighting for the same vision, a world without Alzheimer's and all other dementia. Whether you can spare a few hours a week or make a more significant time commitment, we have plenty of different opportunities to become a volunteer. Specific roles include community educator presenting education programs, a support group facilitator, a community representative, an advocate, and a committee member for our 3 events: Walk, the Longest Day, and our annual gala, A Celebration of Hope. If you are interested in learning more about our different volunteer opportunities, visit alz.org/volunteer. In our mind, the best teams are volunteer-led and staff-supported. A great team comes in many forms, but there's one thing they can all do: take a fantastic team photo. I'm happy to present the next Walkcademy Award, Best Team Photo, recognizing walk teams that were able to safely gather and get in the spirit of the day. And the nominees are Lenny's Legacy, Terry's Tribe, and Let's End This Together. And the Walkcademy Award goes to Let's End This Together, who walked safely in Shaker Heights on Walk Day. Congratulations. Next, please join me in welcoming Peggy Selders, Lorain County Marketing Chair, to share more about the Walk Committee.
Thank you, Shauna. This was my first year as a member of the Walk Planning Committee, and the group had a unique challenge of operating entirely virtually. As a committee member, we made sure to lead with the mission, first by calling to check in on our constituents to see how we could help them through this difficult time. Instead of attending networking events and popping into shops like normal years, we became creative with prospecting by phone, email, and mail. We made countless calls connecting participants to our services, virtual fundraising ideas, and answers about the new walk experience. We learned new technologies, brainstormed how to translate typical walk events, and most importantly, still had fun as a group. While we don't know what next year will look like, I am certain of one thing: the Walk Planning Committee will be ready to tackle it. If you're interested in joining these energetic, motivated, passionate volunteers, contact your local walk manager to learn more about the Walk Planning Committee experience. While we are looking for human volunteers, we saw a few four-legged friends stepping up all across Cleveland to get in the walk spirit this year. These pups were not only shy about repping their bandanas, medals, and even t-shirts. For that reason, we added the bonus award, Purpled Out Pup. And the Walkcademy Award goes to Atticus. Let's hear a few words from our winner. Thank you, Atticus, for your bark to end alls. Now I'm happy to welcome back Liv Passy, Lorain County Walk Manager, to present our next award.
Thanks, Peggy. This year, the Lorain County Walk added a program called Lorain County Purple Partners. The goal was to engage small businesses all across the county to earn business exposure through reaching various levels of fundraising. As a first-year program, we were very pleased with the engagement and are happy to announce the top supporting Purple partner, Madhouse Inc. Madhouse Inc., led by team captain Anthony Williams, raised an impressive $1,250 through their tattooing event, A Tattoo to Remember. Many thanks to Anthony and Madhouse for their hard work for our cause. I'm also excited to present our next award, Top Individual Fundraiser, for all 4 walks. The nominees are, for Cleveland, Mike Mascarino, Bob Burak, and Carrie Martin. For Kirtland, the Bazzarelli Sedlak family, Suzanne Matheke and Donna Romano. For Lorain, Jim Traxler, Lisa Anthony, and Dave Rickey. And for Ashtabula, Bill Herzog, BJ Campbell, and Cinda Hale. And the Walkcademy Awards go to, for Cleveland, Mike Mascarino. For Kirtland, the Bazzarelli Sedlak family. For Lorraine, Jim Traxler. And for Ashtabula, Bill Herzog. Next, please join me in welcoming Lindsay Walker, Community Executive Director for the Cleveland Area Chapter.
Good evening. I'm Lindsay Walker, your new Executive Director here at the Alzheimer's Association. The mission and the walk are so important, not only because of the incredible work that you do as our passionate volunteers, but because you help us, the organization, focus on 3 things. 1, finding a treatment. 2, significantly increasing the number of people served. And 3, dramatically improving the timeliness of diagnosis. Now, it's my pleasure to welcome back Catherine Dan, your Kirtland and Ashtabula Walk Manager, to present our Top Team Award.
Thank you, Lindsay. The Top Friends and Family Team Award will be presented to the top fundraising team for each of our 4 walks. This year, we saw these teams get creative with their fundraising and, most importantly, have fun. From purple pancakes and cracked eggs to virtual basket raffles and Facebook fundraisers, our participants made the most of their efforts. The nominees for the Top Walk Team Academy Awards are
Cleveland, Team Mascarino, Lenny's Legacy, Carrie Cares. Kirtland, Floyd's Crusaders, Joey T, and Laura Linda Sherrill. Lorraine, Karen's Caregivers, Audrey's Army, and Hyper Nay Coleman. Ashtabula, St. Angelo, the Marsh Squad, and Team Herzog. And the Walkcademy Award goes to Cleveland, Team Mascarino, Kirtland, Floyd's Crusaders, Lorraine, Karen's Caregivers, Ashtabula, St. Angelo.
Now I'd like to pass it over to Katie May, Vice President of Fund Development, to share our last award of the evening.
Thank you, Catherine. With this being our first ever Walkcademy Awards, we wanted to take a moment to recognize a walker that has gone above and beyond in support of our mission. Bob Bazzarelli is the board chair and team captain of the Kirtland Walk team, Floyd's Crusaders, which he walks in honor of his father. Bob and his family and friends raised over $11,000 this year through an incredible virtual basket raffle, totally embracing the 2020 Walk motto, Walk is Everywhere. In years past, he has held pasta dinners raising $14,000 in 2019 and $10,000 in 2018, as well as unknown amounts of awareness. But most of all, Bob has been an incredible spirit, getting everyone around him energized for Walk and aware of the mission. His enthusiasm is contagious, a cheerleader among the Alzheimer's Association volunteers, elevating all of our efforts and giving everyone hope that this effort in raising funds and awareness will lead the way to the first survivor of Alzheimer's, as well as offer caring compassion to those in need along the way. Thank you, Bob, for your relentless efforts to Walk and for the mission and for all that we serve. Tonight, I'm honored to present the Legacy Achievement Award to Bob Bazzarelli. Please enjoy a few words for Bob on this great achievement.
Hello, I'm Bob Bazzarelli. Every year, my sister and brother-in-law, Barb and Dennis Sedlak, and I walk in the Walk to End Alzheimer's in memory of our dad, Floyd Bazzarelli. It was 15 years ago that he passed away from Alzheimer's disease, and I'll never forget that first year after he was gone. Literally, the walk was 2 weeks after his passing. It was so difficult for us to be there that year, but we soon discovered it was so life-giving. And in fact, it was after that walk that we committed ourselves to walking every year in the quest to find a cure. And not only walk, but to raise funds. And thanks to many, many good friends and family members who have helped us over the years, we've been very fortunate to host fundraisers, raffles and pasta dinners, and raise tens of thousands of dollars. Thank you to all those who have helped us, but we're not done yet, because we firmly believe that every dollar we raise helps us to get one step closer to that cure. So on behalf of all those who have helped us along the way, and especially on behalf of all those with Alzheimer's disease and their caregivers, I humbly and gratefully accept this award. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you, Katie. On behalf of the entire Walk staff, congratulations to our award winners and nominees for their outstanding support of the Walk. Each day, we continue to be amazed by the commitment of our walkers and their dedication to ending Alzheimer's and all other dementias. And tonight is yet another display of that. Remember, although Walk Day is over, fundraising is still open. You can raise funds for our Walk to End Alzheimer's events through December 31st to help us maximize our impact in 2020. I encourage you all to share a photo from tonight with your fundraising link to show your network that it's not too late to support you. I would also like to extend a heartfelt thank you to the Cleveland area staff members who joined us this evening to help present all of these awards to you. A very special thank you also goes out to our committee members as well, not just to those of you who presented tonight, but to each and every one of you. You are the true drivers of our mission, and we would not be able to do it without you. Finally, thanks to you all for joining us and making the first ever Walkcademy Awards possible. We hope you enjoyed dressing up with nowhere to go for a virtual evening of fun, festivities, and celebrations. While 2020 has had its unique challenges, we are thankful for the dedicated supporters like you that continue to be champions for the Alzheimer's Association. From spreading awareness by wearing your Walk t-shirts around town, to helping us fund care, support, and the advancement of critical research efforts. We see you and appreciate your hard work. Here's to a successful last few weeks of the 2020 walk season and a great 2021 ahead. Thank you all so much again and have a great night.